Hello, I'm Mr. Lascala, the art teacher here in Willingboro, ECDC schools. Welcome. I want to let you know that we're going to have a great time with this asynchronous day. If you're watching me, I'm on YouTube right now, which is a great venue to watch, pause, rewind, and share with someone in your household. Um, we're going to be working on a snowman. We're going to make a penguin step by step. I'm going to have 2 5-minute breaks, and I will also read a book to start everything all off. Remember to send your pictures to my email address, KLASCALA at WBOE.net. I'll also show you that about halfway through the presentation. You're going to see this bump right here, and it'll have my information that you need to know. I love getting your artwork. I'm going to be putting it all onto a web channel, probably here on YouTube, and put some music behind it, have a nice little montage of artwork that I've been collecting throughout these months of distance learning, which is awesome. We're going to be starting things off with The Snow Must Go On, a way, way off Broadway adventure. All right, so this point, you can just kind of relax, sit back, and read along with me. Look at the awesome illustrations. Oh, at the end, I'm going to be asking a few questions. Let me see your thumbs up. Very good. This means yes. Let me see your thumbs down. This means no. And off to the side, this means maybe or I don't know. And it's okay not to know. The Snow Must Go On, a way off Broadway musical adventure. The sun shone bright and friendly in the South Pole sky. On the gleaming glacier below, the snow people and penguins of Antarctic Springs prepared busily for Christmas. Shoppers hunted for perfect surprises, children made big wishes, and workers sculpted and decorated the town's shimmering ice tree. December feels cool and crisp at the bottom of the world, but warmth and goodwill bustled in the tiny snow-covered town. At midday, a silver speck appeared in the eastern sky. It grew larger and larger until all the eyes were on the brilliant shape. "It's the albatross!" yelled a snowman. The majestic bird flapped over the town square, casting dusky shadows amidst the sparkle of the snow. "Come on, come on!" squawked the albatross. Mayor Flakely has called a town meeting. It's urgent. Meet in the square at moonrise. Come on, come on. That evening, as the moon ascended in the violet sky, every snowman and snowwoman, every snow kid and every snow dog and snow cat, and every penguin, great and small, hurried to the square. "Welcome, good citizens," said Mayor Flakely, a tall, distinguished snowman with a kind but booming voice. "Here it is, December again. Children everywhere are thinking about one magical wintry wonderland, the marvelous place where happy holidays begin." "You mean the North Pole?" asked a tiny penguin. The mayor nodded a little sadly. "Yes, the North Pole," he sighed. "But don't you wish people knew that South Pole folks are merry and jolly and fun?" "The world should hear our story," said Mayor Flakely. "But how?" everyone asked in perfect unison. "We need some big ideas," said the mayor. The albatross raised his wing. "How about a cool slogan? Like, Antarctica, cold and lots of it." "Some slogan," muttered a penguin. "Maybe we could answer a fancy cruise," suggested a snow mom. Mayor Flakely scratched his head. Cruises and icebergs? I'm afraid that's not going to fit." A group of penguins jumped up and down excitedly. "We know," they giggled. "Pick us, pick us." "What is it, little friends?" asked the mayor. Let's put on a show, they yelled. And just like that, it was settled. Antarctic Springs would put on the biggest, best holiday show ever. Each penguin and snow person had a special talent to contribute. One snowman sang a rock and roll song. You ain't nothing but a reindeer, flying all the time. You ain't nothing but a reindeer, flying all the time. You ain't never seen a penguin and you ain't no friend of mine. Another snowman practiced a magic trick. Watch me pull a penguin out of my hat. Nothing up my sleeve. Presto! The penguin squirmed in the snowman's mitten. Ouch! Yelled the penguin. Watch the feathers, Buster! Strains of the Nutcracker Suite filled the air over the town's skating rink. 3 young girl penguins leaped and twirled to the music. Point your flippers, said the snow woman teacher. Look pretty now, listen, it's Waltz of the Flowers, be a flower. What's a flower? Asked one of the penguins. Another penguin brought a big kettle to the town square. I will now juggle 15 fish with my foot flippers, he boasted. One at a time he added fish to his juggling show. And behind the back, he continued, blindfolded. Ta-da! Big burly comedian used a stick for a microphone. So a snowman walks into an ice cream shop. The clerk says, go away, we're closed. Snowman says, come on, let me in. I'm an ice guy. Get it? An ice guy? A nice guy? Is this thing on? The comedian joked, tapping the microphone stick with his hand. Whoa! Chilly room. While the performers rehearsed, the costume crew sewed day and night. Mayor Flakeley got a brand new hat and red and green overcoat. Hold in your stomach, said the penguin seamstress. I am holding it in, chuckled the mayor. Soon the songs were all in tune and the dancers were in step. Workers put finishing touches on a magnificent theater in the Glacier Valley. The mayor gathered and cast and crew were all waiting for a meeting. You know what's wonderful about this show? He asked. Every person in town has an important part in its success. Let's hear it for us. Hip, hip, hooray! As the cheer echoed through the town, a tiny snow girl raised her hand. If everyone's in the show, she asked, who's going to watch it? Stillness blanketed the crowd. Did you hear that jingle jingle? Asked the penguin. And the prancing and pawing? Added a snow dog. Ho, ho, ho! The cast peeked through the curtain. Right there, in the very front row, all the way from the North Pole was Santa Claus himself and all of his reindeer. The snow people and penguins performed their hearts out. The show was a smash! Bravo, South Pole! Yelled Santa, jumping to his feet. You've proven that north, south, east, or west, it's the joy inside our hearts that counts at Christmas. And at that magical moment in that tiny Antarctic town, everyone felt merry and jolly and absolutely on top of the world. The end. Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you like that book. All right. What was your favorite act in that book? Was it the and the talent segment? An act. An act is a segment of the show. It was like a talent show, and in that are acts. Okay, that's little vignettes. That's little areas. Which one was your favorite? Like, was it the rock and roll segment? Yeah, I like that one. Did you like the magic trick penguin? Yeah, that was pretty cool too. The skating penguins? How about the juggling penguins? How about the snowman comedian? Maybe. it's, it seems like not everyone was cheering for his corny jokes. Do you think Santa Claus liked the show? Absolutely. At the end, he was saying bravo. So that means he was enjoying the show. All right. We are going to take our first 5-minute screen break now. And when we get back, we're going to draw a star and a snowman. All right. Sorry, not the snowman. We're going to do the penguin. So if you want, you can get paper and pencil ready. I'm going to use a black crayon. Timer set for 5 minutes. Get up and shake those sillies out. Go ahead and do some exercises. Just get away from the screen if you can. All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, I hope you like that. I just drew up my bump card, my in-between, my screensaver. I'm going to put off my timer for now. We're going to use pencil and a paper to draw a penguin, and then we're going to take our 5-minute break. We're going to start with making stars, and we're also going to make snowflakes. Remember all the different snowflakes? And if you'll see, there's a lot of different kinds of stars, even stars everywhere in the book. So that's why we're going to draw some stars and snow first, and then a penguin. So the one side is going to be held horizontal or landscape. Next, I'm going to get a black crayon. If I can find it. There it is. And now I'm going to draw first our snowflakes. Okay. So to draw our snowflakes, you can draw an X, a plus. Here's our plus. An X with a line in it. A plus with a line in it. An X with a plus in it. There it is. Or X plus, and you could do different design ideas. I'm putting like a V on the end of each, and I'm also going to put lines around it and tiny little dots. Fancy snowflake. If you want, you can make snowflake like this. Little O's, little circles, little zeros. A lot easier when you're using a pencil. A little harder with the crayon. And that's how we make different kinds of snow. To make our 6-sided star, our 5-sided star, you're going to start with an A, capital A. Draw its arms straight out like he's balancing. Connect the fingers to the opposite toes. This one takes a lot of practice. You don't need to know how to do this for kindergarten, but I like trying. You can also make a 6-sided star if you want. That's with the triangles. This is a little easier. You make a triangle and a triangle pointing down. Pretty cool. Happy Hanukkah to those who are celebrating. I'm going to flip my paper over. Now, I'm going to show you how to draw a penguin. So we need to turn our paper vertical. Very nice. I'm going to get an awesome picture of a penguin out as my crayon falls. There's a little one with a star. That's pretty cool. Maybe we'll have ours holding a star. I like that one with the hat. Maybe we could do one with a hat also. Maybe we can find one with a hat. All right, here are a few different ones. Okay, I think we're going to do this one. We're going to add the hat on. Maybe put a star in his hand. Okay, so I'm going to put that right about there. So you can see it. Next, I'm going to get my black crayon off the ground because it fell. Okay. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to try to get the shape of this penguin. Okay, so the shape is kind of like an oval with a little tail. All right, it's got a little S line in there too. So it kind of like goes like this. is like a contour line. I'm going to start here and go up and around and leave room for a flipper. Kind of like that. Now, I'm going to make that letter S like this. I'm going to make an oval coming out like this. We need to have a few triangles sticking out. Rosy red cheek. 2 oval eyeballs. We can color those in. We need to have another flipper. 2 legs. I put zigzags at the end, 3 for toes. We could put shake lines here. That's just little parentheses. And we can make our star over here. All right. Remember, that is an A with arms. Now we need to have the hat. This hat's coming off of his head. We can do that. We draw a squished oval right up here. I have mine pointing down because I'm running out of room up here. Remember, you can draw your picture however you want. You can draw it however you feel necessary. All right, I'm going to draw a pom-pom on the end. And we're going to put some stripes on. The stripes are kind of curved. And the inside is going to be a little colored in, like a light gray. While we're using our black crayon lightly, we can color in both the fins. Make it a little darker on this fin. Okay, see how I'm getting dark on this fin so I can alleviate this black line that goes straight through it? And then I can go kind of lighter gray all around it. That's lightly. So it still looks black because I'm using a black crayon, but you're able to tell that there's a flipper fin there. I am holding it like a duck point, like a duck's bill, pinching it with 3 fingers. And I'm getting in there close so I can do details and angles. Areas that are hard to color in. It's okay if you color outside of the lines. Remember, adults, parents, and teachers just want you to try. So give it your best shot, and you never know what's going to happen. All right, so there's our awesome penguin. While we're at it, I'm going to make this one a darker arm also. It looks like he's up in the air, but we don't know for sure. So we can kind of make lines like that. Little motion lines on the side and on the top of the star. Looks like he's kind of waving in the air. All right. You can make your wavy line like last week. As a parentheses, those represent snow moguls, like snow mounds. and you can add snowflakes to the sky. While I have you, I'm going to take this as an opportunity to show you how to color the sky in. Okay. I'm going to use what color? That's a blue. It's actually a cornflower blue. I'm going to use the back of it, hold it about halfway up, and I'm going to start at the top of my picture. I'm going to go around everything, but I'm going to color all the way from the top, in between the hat and the penguin, around our star in his hand, or flipper, behind under the flipper, all the way down to that wavy line. All right, if you want to, you can even start at the wavy line, like I'm doing on this side, and I'm going around the flipper and bringing it up. I'm going right over those snowflakes. All right, and there you have it. When you're coloring your sky, you should be going all the way down on both sides to where you have your horizon line. All right. We just need to color in the hat and then we'll be done. What color is the hat? That's right, white and red. I'm going to start with the second one up from the bottom part of the hat and do every other one. They call that, yeah, we'll just do every other one. Voila. You can color your pom-pom in. I'm going to leave mine blank. You can color your star in. You can color your feet orange. I hope you had a good time making the awesome penguin. And next, we're going to draw the snowman after this 5-minute break. Remember to get up, get moving, look out the window, have a sip of water, shake those sillies out, do finger exercising. But it's time for our awesome, fun screen break. There you have it. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Remember to stay on mute, and please do not use any of the chat features. That's usually reserved for adults if they're having technical help, but it's not going to help you now because we're asynchronous learning today. Welcome back, everybody. Okay. Whether you fast forward through that or not, it's up to you. We're now going to draw a snowman from the book. One of them was the mayor. I think we're going to try to find a mayor picture. I don't think we're going to do that one, but let's see if we can find a nice snowman picture. That one's a nice one with a snow pup. We're not going to do that one, though. Ooh, that was big. Let's see. Should be one. That's the one I like right there. All right, let's see if we can get that on screen. He's got a candy cane in his hand. Maybe that'll be easier to see. Yep, there we go. All right, so I'm going to use a new piece of paper. You can use a notebook paper. You can use copy paper like I am. You can use almost anything, even old junk mail I've used before. The back of junk mail is fine. Whatever your adult gives you. Okay, so I'm going to draw it vertical. That's up and down. Now, this is kind of an angle looking down, so we're going to start with the letter U, but it's going to be a really big letter U, kind of like this, like a bowl. It's going to start from here to here. All right, see, I curved in the sides a little bit. That should be fine. Now, I'm going to draw the jacket second. Okay, although it's 3 stacked pieces, we're going to do the jacket next, okay? The jacket also has a tie, but we're going to do the jacket as a line coming out over here and going up. And now we're going to put a sleeve in. We're going to do this same kind of a design on this side. All right, just like that. Okay, so there we have it. All right, I'm going to draw this to center it a little better. And I'm going to draw another bowl going down like this. Draw a tie. Some stripes. 2 little feet. Now behind that we can draw our other smile. Okay, a coat pocket on both sides. Drawing the candy cane here. Remember, with the candy cane, you're going to have a bunch of swirls, little lines that go around like that. Very nice. Now we're going to draw the nose, which is a triangle. Has lines on it also because it's a carrot. A smile smirk. We're going to make a circle right here for his rosy cheek. 2 eyeball dots. The brim of a hat. And his top hat part. All right, and there we have it. I hope you had fun making it with me. I'll make his mouth like a banana mouth, like it's open. All right. Not bad. We had some fun with that one, didn't we? All right. Yours could look a little different than mine, and that's okay. Now we have a little bit of time, so I'm going to help color it in with you. What color is that hat? Yep. We're going to use our black, but I'm going to use the back part of my black crayon to color most of the hat in. This part, you're right, is red. So we're going to get our red next for the top part of the hat. That looks like holly, so we're going to make some berries there that are red. His cheeks are a little red, so we're going to go very lightly. Yes, red on his tie. And red candy cane and jacket. What color should the carrot be? Good call. It's orange. Orange. I sometimes have a silly accent. I call it a North Jersey accent, but it's really a combination. But my accent is really all over the place. It's a combination between Philadelphia and New York City, which is perfect because I'm in New Jersey. I did grow up in New Jersey, but I lived in both those cities. I'm going to use green for the holly in the hair, in the not hair, but in the top part of the hat. But you can definitely use orange for your carrot. Doo-doo-doo. Nice. Now we just have some yellow for the trim of the coat. Here and here. I could add some trim on. I don't have it on mine, but I'm going to go like this. I could add buttons. There we go. And that part can be now turned yellow. Now notice how I did that. That was tricky. Sorry, guys. I didn't have room to put my extra area on for it. So what I did was I drew a line, and when I came to where where the line was, that was for his ball body, I kind of sucked it in, and then it went out again. All right, that's a little trick. That's turning a mistake into a masterpiece. Because if you look over here, it goes straight down.